am so impressed with these leeks. I bought them from the supermarket. I ate most of them, and then I just put the base into this tub on my balcony here, and they just grow. And these two are flowering. Look, you can see the flowering bud, flower bud, one, and this one is just here, and it just keeps growing. And this one is the latest one. I think leeks are incredible. It's the fastest growing crop on my balcony, I would say, after microgreens. It's just so easy. If you have a balcony and you like onions, leeks, try this if you're not doing it already. It's very easy to do. Doesn't take much effort, and you learn from it. And it's just so nice to look at and admire every day, wondering if this thing will flower. I've never had leeks flowering here, so I think the flowers are purple or blue from what I've seen on the internet. I can't wait until that happens. Wow, I'm very happy with these leeks. So here I am again, admiring these leeks. It's a couple of days since I did the first video, and as you can see, the flowering leeks have grown even more, even just in a space of a couple of days. So this was the first one, and the second one is just, it's constantly changing direction. I think it just follows the sun, so as the day progresses, it's sort of pointing east right now, and by the end of the day it will move to the right, and it's almost bending backwards. So it looks like it just follows the sun, and the sun is up there right now. It's a really nice sunny day today. It's Good Friday 2022. So hopefully the leeks will flower soon. I'm not sure if it's got enough strength to support itself. It looks very fragile, but hopefully it doesn't just topple over before it flowers. And it's starting to yellow as well, so I don't know how long is left in this plant. And yeah, this one I need to harvest from so it can keep growing and regrowing. And yeah, this is how the balcony is looking on a sunny day. I think it's about 23 degrees today, the hottest day of the year so far. The lettuce is doing well, rosemary, the lavender. That noise is a train going past, Southwest trains heading towards Waterloo. And that's how the rest of the balcony is looking today. Today is Monday, 18th of April, the Monday after Easter Sunday. I'm back on my balcony admiring these leeks. Still waiting for it to flower. But this one, it just keeps growing. I need to harvest from it soon so it can start regrowing, but I just can't bring myself to cut it for some reason, because these three, they look so good together. And so maybe I'll wait another couple of days and harvest this one and let these two continue their attempt to flower. Another update on the leeks. Still no sign of flowers. Today is Monday the 25th of April. There were lots of aphids today, I found, so I've just washed them down. They were right at the base, so that's on this one in particular, and a little bit on this one. But I think it's time to harvest this one so it can regrow. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm making some lunch. I've already harvested some parsley, and under the parsley is some fennel which I got from the supermarket, but the fennel is from over there, as the parsley is from over there. So I'm just going to add some leeks to it to add to my lunch. Don't know why I haven't wanted to harvest this, but I don't know, just want to keep growing to see how far it will go. There it is. To my harvest, and yeah, I think it will keep growing, hopefully. In the meantime, we let these go to flower. Wanted to show my lettuce as well, which I've grown from seeds. They're doing very well, and I'll be harvesting from these today to have with my lunch. As I was washing the leek that I just harvested, I discovered a little flower bud inside. So it looks like that one, that big one that I just harvested, was about to flower. So now I'm regretting cutting that. Maybe that's what my instinct was telling me. That's why I was so reluctant to harvest it, because look, it was about to flower. Oh well, I still have the other two, so that's okay. And here is my lunch that I just made with those leeks and parsley that I harvested, and it's sardines and carrots and onions with lots of leeks. So that's the lunch for today, with some bounty from the balcony. Today is Sunday, May 22nd. It's a warm day. I think it's about 22 degrees Celsius. Lots of growth in the garden. So how are the leeks doing? Still no flowers yet. But I just learned today that these stalks are called scapes. I think garlic does the same thing, where it shoots up these scapes, and these bulbs are where the flowers come out, where the seeds are. And with garlic, you can break up break up the bulb, you'd get small bits, small garlic, which you can plant. but with this I'm not sure. I had a little one that came out. Actually, I think I've done this the wrong way. This is rotting. Should have planted it like this. Let's see what that does. This is a new one. Another supermarket bought leek that I'm trying to regrow. Another thing about these scapes is that the plant expends a lot of energy to growing them, so the stalks and the leaves become smaller, narrower, and that's what happens during this process. And I did notice that as I was harvesting, the ones with scapes were just narrower. I had much wider ones earlier that didn't have scapes. So we keep waiting until these flower. In the meantime, the rest of the garden is looking very green. I just love looking at it. Look at the lettuce. Nasturtiums, lots of flowers on there. Flowers are edible too. Looks like it's finally happening. Today is May 23rd, and one of the leek scapes is showing signs of finally flowering. I've been waiting for weeks, possibly months, for this, and I thought this is the one on the right, this is the one on the left. I did think this one might flower first because it looked like the cover, I don't know what that's called, was drying and thinning out compared to this one. For example, you can see the skin is still holding, whereas the skin on this one is drier and thinner. So new leeks there, all their seeds busting through, and let's see how long it takes for the whole process. Hopefully soon. I might be going away in the next few days, so I hope I don't miss it. I might not be back for a couple of weeks, so fingers crossed I'll see the flowering. Otherwise, today is very different from yesterday. It's rainy, it's one day, it's about 18 degrees Celsius. It's cool, but it's nice. So the wait continues, but not for too long. Today is June 7th, 2022. It's a Tuesday. I have been away for a week, came back yesterday, and the leeks have finally flowered, so it's great. I thought the flowers would be purple, but they seem to be white. I don't know, maybe they'll change color. We'll see. but finally the leeks have flowered, so I'm very happy to see that. Full cycle. I might attempt saving the seeds, but it's so easy to regrow leeks. Supermarkets bought leeks, so I don't know if I will collect the seeds. I'll just let them flower. Good for the pollinators as well. Been seeing some bees. Lavender is also flowering. Everything is looking great. I was away for a whole week and it wasn't watered, nothing was watered, but everything's fine. I think that's the power of using mulch, because it really helps with maintaining moisture and not losing water to evaporation. So that's the advantage of covering the soil, I guess. Nasturtiums full of flowers. The coriander has bolted as usual. I've recently learned from another YouTuber, I think the Black Coffee Gardener, her name is. She mentioned a Vietnamese coriander plant that seems to cope with the heat and doesn't bolt. So maybe if I find that, I can try to grow coriander in the summer. So that's something new I've learnt. So thanks to the Black Coffee Gardener for that tip. Otherwise, everything's looking good and lush and green, and the leeks have finally flowered. So that's great. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.